Welcome once again for your science so Eshiesha. Bionim say Eshiesha platform where to say ya na a celebrity gossips, latest gist, entertainment and trending update also within the camp of young celebs any social media and so no and I hear be Ebrel our platform way so na send there ya science so Eshiesha biomwa Shatta Wale wo message bia Odiama a up and coming artist or motivate you more assurance say Omuya abotre na kakra ebeyeye Kennedy Japan drop some shocking message bi ewo ni say Akumaa mama Zimbi ene abnakoko are in the news meso so beji media hunsem no ebrel mo subscribe to your channel we abe subscribe dia mai obe like na watch wadwin ewo yen comment box ni mu. So without much delay, let's get into our update. So getting into our update, na ekotie in somewhere Akumaa mama Zimbi edi ababetuja. According to Akumaa mama Zimbi, or say if you are a boy and I say if you are a gentleman, if you are a lady and I say if you are a woman, now say you are into a relationship, you should make sure say you don't spend on your partner until say more worry. Ebusuya yenti in somewhere Akumaa mama Zimbi edituja ewoni say emfanye Fambra.
But you say boys shouldn't also, or men shouldn't spend on their women
at all
until they get married.
Of course.
So even
in relationship, you don't spend on each other unless it's your birthday. So when you are giving it to me, it's a gift. You're not giving it to me as you're giving it to me for you to have to come
Intimacy.
into me. No.
Okay.
So in the relationship, you don't assume the role of a mother or a father. Neither a husband or a wife. So you once a while, you want to know because you are getting serious. You are falling in love with each other. You should know where the person stays. Study, is that person dirty? So once a while, you can go to the place, see what he's doing. No, even if there's no bed, there's no chair in the room, tell him, okay, mehumeko. If you visit a boyfriend and there's no chair in the room, don't go and sit on the bed.
Don't sit on the bed
at all.
So what should you do? You can't stand.
No, stand for a while and then move out.
Akumaa, you've been married for over 30 years.
Yes.
You never sat on your boyfriend's bed at that time. Now your husband. Those times. You never went to his house to sit on his bed or...
No.
Nti busian for say na moti ye no Akumaa mama Zimbi and I will make a solid point when you say ede amaye. If you are in a relationship, that does not mean say you should spend on your girl, and I say you should spend on your boyfriend. I just say we be a more worry and son, man you can spend on your girl, and I say war ban you can spend on your boyfriend. When in somewhere Akumaa mama Zimbi dia betuja. I see even crano ukoni dema and tnane paso. Jina ho Bobo steady ubedi osoja. Akumaa mama Zimbi has made a point watching the into oyesa. Na ye de Akumaa mama Zimbi ninsam no etu nchen ana ye twaso ewo ni say. So yesterday IGP Dampare edi nsem bi ba betuja concerning how he's in pain about a family and then a whole lot of stories near the day. Now, Sansamwa IGP di betuja no to muse like IGP, he was in a mood of crying. And no, and then I'm a poor oche ade in Sembia betuja and a poor Adom oche or the Sembia betuja oche chumze. Ade intina IGP no na osu. In fact, wasreno a canadrin ede channel. Yinti in some way, yeba. You have the
opportunity to face your accusers. You have the opportunity of a parliamentary inquiry, which is proper. Now, if they brought that Ferguson boy to the parliamentary inquiry with me, I will whip him because he has nothing to say. You, Dr. Dampare, they brought you to parliamentary inquiry so that you can answer, and they've given you a platform so the people of Ghana can hear your truth. And what you do is to cry. Police in crying. COP. Commissioner of Police, you are crying. And a police can cry. I'm not saying you can't cry. You can cry. If you show up at a disaster place and children have been washed away by water, I will cry. If you come to this, I was at the stadium disaster and I cried. I was with Uncle Frankra. We cried. We were reporting for joy. We were crying because people are dying. That's not why he's crying. He's crying because 3 police officers have said some things about him that are untrue and it's very painful. So he's crying. IGP. If I were the president who appointed him tonight, I'll call him and say, Chief, I don't think that you can go on with this one. You were crying at the committee, crying, pa, he's crying. And that's the point I'm making. Why was he crying? It is to court public sympathy. Who is telling him that he needs public sympathy? What does he need it for? He needs to design the system and deal with the interior system and deal with it.
In the same no, according to Paul Ado Ochi, IGP Dampare, there was no need for him to cry and be emotional. Now, Utie story ni moi. I think that Paul Ado Ochi is on a mission. That's what I'm saying here. If what you are saying, that's what you do. To me, on my perspective, Paul Ado Ochi is part of those people who want to take IGP Dampare from the positioner or woman because of their 1-2 reasons. That's what I'm seeing here. This man has any credibility or they are too firm too much. Do you know why IGP Dampare was crying? This is on Wangasa, the personal matters. Or my who say he's in pain. And then on top of it, no, we are betina TV, so I don't know. I don't want to talk much. I say we are doing politics. But this man, I suspect him say he has a mission behind what he's doing. Paul Adom Ochi. Ni nsemo kan no. Na the Paul Adom Ochi, ni video no to nchen na to aso ni say. So Abnakoko is in the news. Na Abnakoko the another list bi abetuja. The Zimbi, I don't know whether this is an allegation or whatever it is. Odi Ghana Asamoah Ghana ye play Asamoah odi na tem kikaki kan Zimbi the fan ho yentie sansem no so emfa ye den emfamra.
Me currency me shiwi me book okay. And yeah, na Asamoah say ni ho ofubo you crazy. What the next time me Asamoah friend me video call pa me cho me mbra ni fie ho and I mean call ono obedwa ne num me ko be nice that video call our friend me na honest even appear I know me Jimmy o say and ya bon no wa bon me friend girl we what's up
Intebusan for say na motie no tum say Abnakoko or yafa bro ya ho awe akoko. Let me put it in this way. I am say this lady is trying to be like bipolar honyo man and share down koye, but low-key no or the din somebody when say Asamoah ni baby on board until we or the number be careless no whole science to din attempt. In fact, who good no fin. And I'm sure say definitely this is gonna get a reply. Yemfa Abnakoko video no fanto nche na yento aso when say Kennedy Japan Eddie Zimbi ababetuja or Chichim say he's not going to give anybody the chance. On step it down and found more bia yenti in somebody tuja or video way more and finding and famra.
I'm not going to step down for anybody. Yes. If we have to come together, we'll come together. But coming together will depend on how they conduct this November 4th election. Well, choir on the 26th, if he said, you see.
Na yembra metie in someone Shatta Wale di atuja ama upcoming artists in the space. Now according to Shatta, or see they should be patient. Bibiano yemre na yintie in some more troye. Or see to the young artists coming, just pray always. Everything will be okay soon. And or target freedom with concerts. Nesocha young and coming artists no. Just pray. Na bibia be okay at the right time and at the appointed time everything will be okay for you guys. This is the message I have for you. Let me know your idea in the comments. Do your best to subscribe and turn on the notification for more updates.